Hi, it's me again. You have just listened to Christopher talking about the house church movement as a way of planting new churches. We began as one house church in our living room, and we outgrew that, and then we multiplied. So that's somewhat unique to us. Uh, Maybe not. You have heard Jeremiah talk about we are called to serve our city because the living out the great commandment is what leads to the great commission. He also talked about the fact that we are multicultural. Now, just allow me to say just one more thing about plan and prepare. I believe that when God sent us to Edmonton, He had in mind not just one church, but multiple churches. Because of that conviction, we planned and prepared. From day one, we began setting aside money for the next church plant. From day one, we were looking for, okay, who will be the next apprentice to come along and become our next church planter. So fast forward, Aaron now, he came to Mosaic House Church, and we identified him as a prospective, and we began equipping him and empowering him. And long story short, when we turned 5 years old, by the grace of God, we were able to plant the Avenue Church, a typical church plant, a standalone independent church. Okay, now she is doing really well now. At the same time, we felt, okay, Lord, since you want more churches to be planted, what's going to be next? Who's going to be next? And we figured it's going to take us another 5 years because it was really hard, really hard. But then God surprised us by gifting us with a church building. An aging congregation came to us and gifted the building to us. Unlike the tapestry, they have to pay $1 million for their building. Now, I'm not rubbing it in, but here's my point. As we plan and prepare, we have to have this conviction that God is going to plant multiple churches. And that's why we set aside money. That's why we look for new apprentices. And that's why we keep moving the ball down the field, so to speak. Okay? There's a trend in North America. There are many aging congregations. There are many churches whose buildings, whose assets will be liquidated because they will be out of business. Pardon the crude expression. However, I believe this is another opportunity for us to engage with those churches and build relationships so that they may leave a legacy, not in terms of selling their building to the highest bidder, but in terms of planting a brand new church in their place. What a great motif, right? As Christ went down into the tomb on the Good Friday, and he came up, rose from the dead on Good Easter Sunday. That's what I told this Outwell church. As you go down, and you will come back and rise up in the new life as we plant a new church. So this is something that I would like to encourage each and every one of you. Plan and prepare. Statistics tell you that unless a new church plant gives birth to another church within 5 years, the likelihood that you will plant another church goes down exponentially. So let us all prepare and plan. So that's it for now. God bless.